You know this team of the year voting that everybody's doing. I'm going to put it up on the screen really quickly. This right here, the team of the year stuff. I want to talk to you about this for a second because when you're voting for team of the year, are we talking about last year's Champions League run? Because here's the problem, lads. If we're talking about the Champions League run, where does this go? How far back does this go? 2022. Okay, if we're going back to 2022 and we leave the World Cup out of it, Messi's not in it, right? Or is he in it? It's very hard, lads, for me because Messi had a really bad beginning to 2022, but then he ended strong. But him ending strong, does that knock out Vini and Benzema? And also, Mbappe carried PSG last season. World Cup was in 2022. That's what I'm saying. So where are we at, lads? Because I'm very confused. Neymar, okay, so hear me out. Neymar, Messi had started the beginning of this season well, but they weren't that good last season. Right? Or no? Where are we at with this? Because I thought Vini was the best left wing last year. What do you guys think? Outside of the World Cup, I think Vinicius Jr., Valverde, and Benzema were the most important players in world football last year. Thoughts? Like, I don't even know how Vini gets knocked out when he was one of the most important players in that Champions League run. Like, Vini was part of knocking out City, PSG, Liverpool, and Chelsea. Yo, if Mbappe, Messi, and Neymar are better than Vini, why do they get eliminated to Vini in the Champions League? W or L take? This is where I'm a little bit confused because no way, shape, or form do I think Vini is better than Neymar, Messi, and Mbappe, but he had a better season last year. Hands down a better season. And I will say one more thing. The only thing more impressive than Benzema and Vini's run is Messi's run in the World Cup. So for me, my front three is Vini, Mbappe, Vini, Benzema, and Messi. And I leave Mbappe and Neymar out. I know that sounds crazy, but Mbappe didn't win nothing last year. And neither did Neymar. Vini and Benzema won a Champions League, and Messi won a World Cup. It's not about trophies. True, Pablo. But did you watch Vini's performance last year? Do you guys remember Vini last year, chat? Man, Vini was fucking... Guys, not only was he amazing, he went from being a flop to like a top 10 player. W or L take? He went from being a flop to like a top 10, top 5 player. Like, I don't know how we leave this guy out. His season, I don't know why people are ignoring what he did, because if you watched Real Madrid at all last season, Benzema, who would you say are the most important players in football in 2022 outside of the World Cup? Because Messi had a terrible first run with PSG. This season started well, but first season was bad. I say Benzema, Valverde, and Vini. So that only leaves one more attacking spot. Guys, with all due respect, as much as I know Mbappe is probably the best player in the world right now, as much as I know that, because he's young, if Messi was young, he would be. Hear me out for 1 second. Hear me out for 1 second, chat, before you give me an L. Mbappe scoring goals in France does not equal what Vini did in the Champions League. I'm sorry. So it's hard for me. I think, for me, I'm going to get so much hate for this, but I think this is my front three. Respectfully. Vinicius Jr., Messi, did I pass Benz? Why don't I? And Benzema. That's my front three. I think that, and listen, I'm being very nice putting Messi. I think Messi should be 12th man. I think Messi should be 12th man. I honestly think the team, to be 100% honest with you, and with all due respect, it's just because Mbappe literally carried this fucking team when Messi and Neymar didn't show up last year. I honestly think it should be, where is, honestly, but we could have a shout for Nkunku. Chat, can I get W spam for Nkunku? Nkunku had one of the best seasons. I think it should be, ladies and gentlemen, this, yes, with Messi as a 12th man. Because the World Cup trophy is huge, and being a 12th man is still huge. But this for me, these guys here had a crazy Champions League and had a crazy league, in my opinion. No ball knowledge. Listen, again, guys, I want to talk to you in a way of no hate, with no hate. Do you rate 3 months of World Cup over an entire? Mbappe was the world's top goal scorer. He has to be in. Okay. What do you rate more? The World Cup is 3 weeks, 4 weeks, it's a month. Okay. Do you rate the World Cup, or do you rate the entire season of 2020, the whole year? Because, guys, Vinicius Jr. not only was the most improved player, but him and Benzema and Valverde. Let me explain something to you. With all due respect, please hear me out. Messi winning with Argentina was unbelievable. But a lot of us could see it coming. Okay? Real Madrid's Champions League run is not amazing. It's one of the best runs in all of sports. W or L take. It is one of the hardest runs that any team has had to do to win in any sport. Any sport. Let me explain. They played Chelsea, which was good at the time. They were World Cup. They were champions. They were the champions, right? Weren't they the champions of the Champions League? Then they had to knock out Liverpool. They had to knock out PSG with Mbappe, Messi, and Neymar. And they had to knock out Man City with Guardiola. Lads, can you name a better run in the playoffs in any sport? It's one of the craziest runs that I've ever seen. LeBron James is 3-1. That's against one team. True. 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 No, and I respect it. My only question to you is this, chat. Did Messi have a better 2022 than Vinicius Jr.? It's hard for me because here's the thing. Messi is a better player than Vinicius Jr. But I think what made this World Cup so impressive for Messi, and this is what I want to say, this is what shocked the entire world. And this is what shocked everyone. And I think you guys can all agree. All of us at 35 years old and Messi in the World Cup, all of us thought to ourselves, he still got it. Right? Give me a 1 if you agree. We all thought to ourselves, this is the Messi that we remember. Because he hadn't been doing that much at PSG. And he showed up ridiculous in the World Cup. So there was a phase there. Let me explain. Let me explain, chat. There was a phase in 2022 that we thought Messi was done. Give me a W if you remember it. And I'm saying this with all due respect. I think it was just, he was sad because of leaving Barca. There was a phase in 2022 where we thought he was not happy and done. And then at the same year, he shows us he still has it. But we never thought Vinny was done for all of 2022. Vinny dominated the whole 2022. W or L take. That's my problem. Vinny might have not had the best World Cup, but he had the best everything until the World Cup. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. He carried Argentina. True. But my next thing to you, Vinny and Benzema carried Madrid with Valverde against the best of them. And guys, I'm not trying to in any way, shape, or form justify that I know football, because I don't. This, for me, is the team of the year, with Messi being the 12th man. But this is going to sound really weird because I think Messi should win Ballon d'Or. Is that weird? That might sound weird. I think Messi should win Ballon d'Or, but I don't think he's in the 11. I know that sounds so weird. It's so weird. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So for me, lads, this is my front three with Messi getting the 12th best man. I hope you guys can respect that. Then we go to the midfield. And in the midfield is where I got Kevin. I got Valverde. And so Luka had a crazy World Cup and a crazy, oh my God, I kind of, man, you guys are going to give me a huge L, but I want to just say one thing really quickly. Casemiro was part of that crazy Real Madrid run, and on top of that, he transformed Manchester United. But the problem is Modric cooked in the World Cup at his age. So I can't not give it to Modric. But my number 2 is Casemiro because he cooked from Madrid and then he transformed Manchester United. You know? And people are gonna say, Skills, you're a Real Madrid fan. And I want to stop you for a second and remind you, Real Madrid won everything. Real Madrid won everything. So it's hard to not put Real Madrid players when they won everything and they beat everyone. It's hard to not put them. It's very, very hard to not put them. And here's another thing. I actually want to go back up here and change this. Mane's not considered an attacker? Wait, Mane's not an attacker? Mane's not an attacker? He's a left mid? Really? All right, change of plans. I'm gonna get an L for this. That's my midfield in the 3. Kevin De Bruyne out. As amazing as Kevin was. I'll take my L's. But Kevin De Bruyne had horrendous World Cup. And for City, all they won was they underperformed. He was incredible. The talent's there. He's the best midfielder in the world. But what did City do? Modric won a Champions League. Modric went far with Croatia at his age. Mane got his team into the World Cup, won the African Cup of Nations, and also took Liverpool to a final. W or L take. Mane won a African Cup of Nations, got his team to the World Cup over Egypt in a massive game, and took his team to a final of a Champions League. Take Valverde off. With all due respect, lads. With all due respect, I'm going to get a huge L for this one. Valverde in 2022 was the best midfielder in the world. I'll take it to my grave. I'll take it to my grave. I'll take that to my grave. I'll take it to my grave. Y'all can eat me up. Y'all can do whatever you want. I did not see anyone I did not see anyone work on the field harder than Valverde. Valverde he played right mid, he played center mid. Real Madrid could put him wherever he wanted. He fucking played all over the place. Valverde was an absolute animal. And at the end of the day, they won everything, and City only won the league. By the way, the guy that you're saying, Kevin De Bruyne, got eliminated to Real Madrid. Got eliminated. Guys, everyone has their opinions. Give me a 1 if you agree. Guys, give me a 1 if you agree. Everyone, I think Valverde. I keep Valverde. Is that okay? It's my team of the year, lads. It's my team of the year. And everybody has their own. This is not gonna stick, guys. This is not the real team of the year. This is my team of the year. This is not everybody's. Everyone has their opinion. My ball knowledge is very different than everybody else's. I will say this one more time, and everyone can say whatever they want. Benzema, Vini, and Valverde were the 3 most important players in world football for the club level in 2022. I will say that one more time. Benzema, Vini, and Valverde were the 3 most important players in world football for 2022. It's what I believe. Y'all can tell me I'm wrong, and that's fine. I'll hold my L. I will hold my L, but it's what I believe. It's what I believe. When I watched Real Madrid's comeback, Benzema was out. When he came back, he showed what he does. Listen, it's just what I believe. All right, we move to the back. Oh my God, this is goalie's easy. I don't know how much football. Oh, guys, I need help here. This is really hard, lads. Right back. This is really, really hard. VVD, Champions League final. For me, João Cancelo had an amazing year. This is where it gets very hard. Theo Hernandez was really good. Guys, it gets very complicated here because I don't think did Eder Militao have a team of the year? It's a tough one. It's a tough one. This. Maybe Reece James right back. No, Alaba's crazy. Listen, everyone has their team of the years. 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 Everyone has theirs. They don't have him there. Oh, they don't have David Alaba here. Oh. Guys, here's the thing. At right back, Reece James before the injury, no? Reece James had an awesome year. Another guy is Trippier. Trippier's had a very good beginning to 2022 or the end of 2022. It's really hard, man. I'm not submitting it, though. I just showed y'all. I'm not submitting it. Look, close. I don't submit. I've never done a team of the year before, and I'm not starting now. I don't involve myself with stuff like that, bro. I don't vote, and I'm gonna tell you why I don't vote. I don't believe the voting matters. I believe EA Sports already has their 11 and 12 players picked out. They know what's gonna sell for the promo. our shit, that's just there for us to do it. That shit don't count. The fucking shit don't count. They're going to put players that sell. Messi's going to be in there because they know Messi sells the promo. I wouldn't be surprised if Ronaldo somehow got 12th man. I never do it, bro. I never do it. I showed y'all it, and I just closed. I'm not going to vote for what? She ain't doing nothing. They don't check that shit. Come on, chat. Let's keep it a stack with each other, bro. Y'all think that they check that? They don't check that. They don't check that shit. I've never actually done a team of the year my entire time of being a FIFA YouTuber. Chat, W or L take, bro. You think they're really going to check that? And they're going to be like, oh, look at what skills voted. Yeah, this guy, get the fuck out of here, bro. They don't give a fuck what I voted, bro. They don't give a fuck what I wrote, bro. Come on, man. That's crazy. They don't care. Oh, you work at EA. No, I don't. Ronaldo will get alternate icon card. That's what I'm saying. They'll give Ronaldo like an icon card. Yeah.